So that's... Oh, annoying. Okay, I can do the actual cooking when it gets to Stormwind. Um, yeah, capped out there. I'm not gonna sell it all. I think I'll keep. I'm making 60, and I have 8, so 68. I'll think I'll keep 20 for myself. If I can work. If in the moment I can work those maths out right. Goes for the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth, complete with 2 buddies. Ooh, annoying. Getting undercut. Actually, I never actually even made the... Did I even make barbecue ribs? Or did I just... I think I just buy the ingredients. No, I did make 10. I did make 10. I was wondering. I couldn't actually remember. I thought I had, but suddenly my mind blanked. Ah, so I was short in salt. My brain was just failing me at the time with maths. Actually, out of curiosity, can I buy the salt here in the auction house? Anyway, sell 5. You know, I'll just keep 20 for myself, not 28. So that's that. So 9. Okay. And then I sell the 1 stack of tree. Ooh, that's steep as hell. Sure, we'll make a fish brew special. Two stacks of it. Ooh, that's all it goes for. Okay, that is not good. Nice at all. 440. Is that a fair price? Thing is, I don't know how much most of these cost. 135. Ugh. Yeah, no, the prices on some of these do not look good. I'm quite happy with that fish bowl special price. I could go sell or buy some of these insignias off the auction house, but I see little need to do so. I'm not that desperate for them. Okay. Another Taldor Orchid. Alright. Clean up bags. Alright, with that I think I've recorded enough. I'll try and get the mythic done tomorrow, maybe. We'll see what happens.
Be careful.
Next time the protection tower comes around, I want to be a bit more geared, because right now I'm a little too weak. Well, I'm burly enough to do it. I'm over geared. Apparently people are doing it only 900 item level. Well, they're doing the retribution one at 900. I assume they all can be done around there, easily enough. Easily enough considering. So. Like I'm over geared for it, over geared. But it's still a hard mechanics and look fight, so I'm hoping if I can be a bit burlier for it, I can make the fight go that bit quicker. And if it's going that bit quicker, then they'll get less time to fuck me over. So that's basically my main goal with the whole thing. Never did actually deliver the girl's poem. Actually, you know what? Before I quit, that's the one thing I'm going to go do. So, how the hell do I go about doing that? Okay, let's go to Dahl. There is actually a portal in Dahl to go there. It just, back in the day, the portals in Dahl used to, like, in the Lines and Horde area, there used to be portals there. But there isn't anymore. So I was thinking, oh, I can't go there. You know, I can't get a portal from Dahl. But now the portal to Shot Rat, it's in this way. Remember I was talking about the Shattered Sun Offensive? I actually did do a few rep guide recordings of, like, you know, that rep guide thing I was saying before. I was talking about doing rep guides in a particular style and whatnot. I've actually done them out, but I've never actually. What the hell? 1 second. I've recorded it, done it out, but I never released it. I don't remember why. I wasn't happy with one iteration, I re-recorded it. I was happy with that, but never released it. Maybe it was on my old computer. Not sure. But even this category seems to have gotten a full-on like, you know how we got this new model? You know, Warlords? It seems to have been made retroactively his model for it all. He seems no longer, like, he doesn't have his old wisdom look back here in. He doesn't have his old wisdom look back here in Burning Crusade. If you want to know what he looked like, you think stereotypical wizard, you know, older man, you know, long grey beard, you know, think Gandalf, you know? Or, you know, thereabouts. He obviously looked different to Gandalf, but he's that kind of archetype. Now he's got a silver fox thing going on, and it's even affected this iteration of him. And I don't think he had that staff back then either. Back in Burning Crusade. So for some reason they have replaced him, his iteration, his Burning Crusade iteration, with his WoD iteration, even though it doesn't make sense for him to have his WoD stuff. They just kind of swapped out his model in all his iterations with his most recent model, even if it breaks continuity. Like, I have no problem him getting a redesign, you know, maybe the guy went and got some work done. That's fine, but it just seems weird for them to go and, like, well, he got work done on the, you know, August 2020, so clearly he had the work done back in 2015. It was clear he had it done back then, because he has it done now. Makes no fucking sense. And if he gets... I have no problem with Khadgar having that staff. It goes against the comic lore, and even though the comics are canon, they're being ignored here. You know, sure, why not? He can have the staff. Why not? Why should he have the staff now? He shouldn't have the staff now. I don't think he had it back then. Oh, it's annoying.
Knowledge is power.
The Nara are wise beyond our understanding. I've learned more from Adal in the past 5 months than all the years I spent in the libraries of Dalaran. I seem to misplace my key.
Observe and reflect. Come back in one piece.
You know, he was also a lot more grouchy back in the day. A lot more grouchy.
There is much we can learn here.
He's a lot more friendly. Well, I think he was grouchy back in the day. I can't remember his lines. I've heard your name spoken only in whispers, mage. Who are you? I'm Khadgar, former apprentice of the Fallen Guardian Medivh. I'm sure you've heard his name before. It was I who discovered that Medivh was being possessed by the evil one, said Garrus, that he'd opened the dark portal between this world and Azeroth. Though I honoured my master, I was forced to slay him and put his tortured soul to rest. Come on, please. I fought alongside Lord Andal and Lothar as we drove the Horde from our land on Azeroth. As heir of Medivh's legacy, I could do no less. When the call finally came to invade this grim world and put an end to the orcs' if evil forever, I stepped forward along with my friends Turelian, Illyra, Danet, and Cúrdan. My comrades and I called ourselves the Sons of Lothar, in honour of the greatest, most selfless man we ever knew. We gave our all to defeat Ner'zhul and end his madness. As this doomed world fell apart around us, we shattered the dark portal to prevent any further harm from befalling our beloved Azeroth. What did you do then? Trapped in this broken wasteland, we did our best to survive. Over time, we sensed that a new evil was closing in around us from the twisting nether. More fouled in the dark orcs, the burning legion itself, that sought to take hold of this outland. What happened next? While my comrades held the line against the encroaching darkness, I used my magic to reach out into the great dark beyond. There I sensed beings of immense light, of unfathomable purity. It was Adal and his Nara that I had found. It was nothing short of a miracle, I see. Khadgar grins to himself. I convinced Adal and his brethren to turn here with me. I believe that only their power can drive the Legion from this universe, but as you'll no doubt find, their power must first live in our hearts. To combat the darkness, we must become beacons of their eternal light. There's something else I wanted to ask you.
Be vigilant, friend.
So yeah, he's yeah, I don't know why they revamped his design here. I don't know when they did that. I really don't. And here's Liedrin.
Glory to the Sin'dorei.
Same old, same old. Here is General Tirasalan. Should Kujaden rise up through the sunwell, our world will be thrown into a war the likes of which has not been seen for 10,000 years. He's saying our world, but he means Azeroth. It's kind of weird. I know, he's a Shattered Sun offensive Draenei, so I figured he must be part of the Aldor. And if he's part of the Aldor, then he was here on Draenor and not Azeroth, you know? Oh, I'm probably reading too much into this.
Open your heart to the light.
And you can see all the old items here. Gavel of Pure Light, Crusader's Ornamented Headguard, Shoulders, Shatari Tabard, Crest of the Shatar, Gavel of Pure Light, and Dal's command.
Safe journey.
Dual crafting supplies.
Good fortune. May I be of service?
Those leg plates aren't bad. That's okay. Gavel of Narrow Blessings. Sunguard leg plates. They're okay.
Remain with the legion
This-
will fall.
Okay. Back with Sunwell Plateau, there used to be gates guard. Like it was if you've ever done Thunder Isle, that's based off of what they did with Sunwell Plateau. And if you haven't done Thunder Isle, you don't know what I'm talking
May
about.
your days be
So let's do a quick little history lesson. Okay. Basically, with this, you started off invading the island, and you gradually, as the invasion went on over weeks and weeks, you would be able to push further. Actually, sorry, I just realized which one he's referencing. But still, I'll explain this part anyway. He's actually talking about the raid itself. The raid, like it's kind of like what we had with Tronus Agaris, Antorus. Sorry, with Antorus, with Alfar. Kind of similar idea, where basically with Alfar you could only, like for the first week, you could only do the first wing of the instance, then the second wing. With this, after I'm not sure was it every boss or every so many bosses, I can't remember, but there'll be a gate, just an energy gate up, blocking you from progressing. And after so long, it'll drop, and then you can go on. That's what he's referring to. But I misunderstood him for a moment there, and thought he was referring to, it was in holdover from the invasion to the Isle Caldanis, where basically with the Isle was, similar with Thunder Isle, you had to work at it, fight your way there, and after so many people fighting and making progress there, you were able to push on further in, and as you push on further in, you'd unlock new quests and whatnot. As it stands, that's all done, long since done, before I even started WoW. And so now you just have the quest hub here, and the raid and the dungeon, and there's no remnants of the other thing. There used to be a quest here right in the middle. It's gone, seemingly long since gone, but you could pay money for rep. Once a day you could give a bit of money and you get a bit of rep with the faction. You can no longer do that. I did it a ton and it's gone now for some reason. Don't know why, but it just suddenly went. Or maybe it's still there and I just can't see it for some reason. Who knows? But yeah, this is the guy who starts you off on that whole question with Shattered Sun Offensive. He sent you in. So anyway, let's go do this. And let's go do this thing. Then I'm going to get a drink. First time in a while, I'm going to use that doodable orange I have in the press. Well, fridge. Kaylee Dak and Dusty. Oh, I can read it. Do not stand at my Oh, this is depressing. Do not stand on my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am in the thousand winds that blow across Norwind's bright and shining snow. I am the gentle showers of rain on Westfold's fields of golden grain. I am in the morning hush of Stranglethorn's jungle, green and lush. I am in the drums loud and grand, the thunderous hooves across Nagrand. I am the stars warmly gleaming over Darnassus softly dreaming. I am in the birds that sing, I'm in every lovely thing. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I do not die. That actually reminds me of a song I heard. I just can't remember what song. Similarly, there's a song from Dishonored 2. You know, the two musicians? It's, I think it's the one they did for The Outsider. About City of Darkness or something. And it's something about the line or how they say it reminds me of another song I heard, but I have no idea what song. I just very vaguely remember there was a song, and it had a similar shtick to it. I just don't know what one. And it's bugging me. Similarly, there's a game I played when I was a kid. It was a puzzle game. You come in a car, I think, or you get into this haunted, into this grounds of this manor. It's like big castle walls, big metal gate, and you're stuck in there. There's the path you came by. Then to your right, you can walk on the battlements, or you can go to the left and find a little gazebo. It's, you know, proper like, wooden thing. And in there's a puzzle. If you do the puzzle right, some stones rise in the pond just next to the gazebo, and you can cross over. I have no idea what game that is. I played it as a kid, and the disc is probably still at my nan's house, but I'd have to go look for it and, you know, dig it out. And I can't be bothered doing that. Wait, didn't I give the birdie some dillberries? Apparently they didn't want it. Strange. I guess you give it to them, but it doesn't actually take away from the amount you have. Alright. Oh, is that a poem? What a touching poem. Thank you.
Be careful. I am honored.
Greetings. Light of a loon be with you. Can you read me a C's poem again? I'd love to read it to you. I'm gonna look this up because it's got me puzzled. Not puzzled, but like I said, I remember there being something to this. But I can't remember what it is. Okay, now I know what, I was only half right. There's something depressing behind this, but what, as far as I can tell, this wasn't to do with Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's still something depressing behind it. Apparently, they were named after a 28-year-old player named... I feel wrong saying their name within this. I just... Even though it's here in WoWWiki, it just feels wrong, but... Dak Kraus, I think is how you pronounce it. They died of leukemia in 2007. They're apparently part of the Boulder Fist Heroes Guild and Boulder Fist US. And that's an exact replica of their character Kaylee. As be the same model of gear with the same pet. Dusty. And the NPC is standing at the exact point, according to WoWWiki, where they logged out for the last time. Fuck, that is depressing. Gotta be honest, I'm a real sap. Like, you know how there's some guys that, you know, they could see their whole family burn before them and they wouldn't shed a tear. Yeah, no, I'm an emotional sap. I've cried so many times at various animes. Violet Evergarden, I've cried so many fucking times at that. Hell, I even cried once or maybe twice at one of the main series of Magi. Yeah, I'm a right sap. Yeah, I could actually feel the, you know, pressure building on my eyes a little there. Because that's quite fucking sad. This poem reminds me of something, though. It's, Do Not Stand at My Grave and Weep by Mary Elizabeth Frey. And this iteration of it was done in honor of Dak. The twist you have here. I wonder who's the kid, Alicia. Yeah, that's how you said it. Okay, it seems the kid's just a kid. Apparently there's actually a kid in Warcraft... well, a character by the name of Alicia in Warcraft 3. Huh. Oh, she's the same one from, the, like, first artist mission. Cool. You can then find her in, Jaina's Terramore. Cool. But, yeah, different person. That Alicia has, you know, kids. That Alicia is a kid. So, well, that was depressing. I knew that was a sad quest, but fuck. That is actually pretty fucking sad, let's be honest here.
God is watching.
One day you're alive, next day you're not. You don't know what you have till it's gone. Well, no, that's not quite what I mean. Just life is so fragile. Well, certainly what I'm saying is true, but I'm not sure if it's quite true to the point I wanted to make. It's just, life is so fucking fragile. This is the issue of me talking off the cuff. My brain is scattered like a fucking bastard. I felt like pressure in my brain the last few days. I think it's just stress. But, yeah, it just... life's so fucking fragile. Like, goddamn. That's depressing. Here, before I go, let's talk to the Arakaw here for a moment. Because I swear there's an Arakaw you can talk to. I remember hearing this, but maybe, who knows, fuck. Maybe I just dreamt it. There's an Arakaw you can talk to. They are a convert to the light. Do you wish to speak to me, Draenei? Maybe you don't talk to you during a particular quest. I don't know. Due to the changes to poison vendors are kind of worthless now. But, Dirty Larry, Ruffian. Epic Malone, Ruffian. These are level 80s. Be the kid, I got business to attend to.
You need something?
He's wanted for a quest. Also, Dirty Larry. It's like a smiley or something on his eye patch. Oh, and there's Creep Jack Ruffian. Dirty Larry. What? No, I just... The only, I keep looking for references now. The only Dirty Larry I can think of is Leisure Suit Larry, but that's a bit different thing. Dirty in a different sense. Are you staring at me, Draenei? Radioactive Redeemed. Greetings, Palnai. Might just be during a particular quest. Also, here's who you have to talk to gain rep with the Aldor, with the Squires if you want to switch over for from working with the Aldor. That's who you have to talk to. You have to get her let's see.
We will persevere.
Damp Scale Basilisk guys. That's it. You have to get her Damp Scale Basilisk guys. The Basilisks spawn here. This region. And they drop it so fucking rarely. Seriously. I can't say that if you put it up online you'll get much of an interest. Oh, sorry, up online. If you go to vendor it, you'll get much interest from them. Given how... Like... Let me start this again, I skipped a point. Basically what I'm saying is, they're so fucking rare. It's really hard to try and switch over the factions. It's hard. You do get an achievement if you do so, though. If you get to Exalt with both. But it's a fucking pain to do so. But it's even saying that, even if you grind out all the ones you need for someone to go the whole way, I would be surprised if they would sell that well. Just given the whole, like, how old the expansion is, just how, like, you know, niche they are as an item. I question how, you know, how many people will be interested. Certainly I could see maybe some people wanting to buy them, but not a bleeding clue. But you'd have to look into that yourself. I haven't really tried to auction them. I'll just be surprised if they sold too well, just given their characteristics, you know. Then again, the Fell Blood and the other stuff is surprising me, so... Or Fell Blight and Savage Blood, they're surprising me. So, you know, what do I know? So yeah, basically what I'm saying is, while these are a really rare thing and an utter pain to farm, I'm not sure if, you know, if you took that burden onto yourself, would you make money and back off it? If you tried to, you know, do it and auction it. Because you can do that. But I'm just not sure if not too many people will be interested. That's what I'm trying to get across. Dwarf refugee. Where is the dwarves refugeeing from? Also, battle masters. These are the people you used to have to go to if you wanted to sign up to a particular faction. Now you don't need to. Now you can just go to the other thing. So these are kind of unneeded. They used to have NPCs wandering around for the bonus weekends for the different factions. They stopped that at some stage. I don't remember when. I think Miss Pandaria time, maybe a bit later. They stopped that. Christ, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get a drink down in a sec. But, and as such, stop. But, oh, there's the sporlings, which are really creepy. Just the, you know, the growths at the back with the glowing, creepy. But, yeah, they used to have NPCs going around too. If you talk to them, you could sign up for their, you know, battleground. But they, and you get bonus rep for doing it during the bonus weekend or whatever. But they stopped that at some stage. So here is the daily quests for dungeons and a raid, I do believe. Epoch Hunter, dungeon, and dungeon. Okay, they're both dungeon, and they give an Eternium key, prison key. Ethereum prison key? Yeah. The sentinels within Alcatraz have gone haywire. The prisoners run rampant and the guards attack those that would help. Madun hears the speaker on the nether winds. The speaker says to destroy the sentinels. Accomplish this and today's bounty is yours. Many are the rare and precious items that my clientele seek. You could be the one to bring them to me, Paladin. In return, I offer that which you covet. Should we speak more on that which I look to procure? The tastes of my customers range from the mundane to the exotic, and sometimes they want to do very mundane things, the exotic items they seek. Such is the case with my latest request. My client, who shall remain nameless, wishes to mount the head of the Epoch Hunter wishes to obtain the head of the Epoch Hunter to mount on his wall. Paladin, will you travel? Will you find a way to travel back to the time of Old Hillsbrad and procure said head for my trophy hunting patron? And you can only do it on heroic. So it's heroic and dungeon. Normal dungeon and heroic. Alright. And you can still do them even now, and only this guy is associated with the Consortium, this guy isn't. Interesting. I wonder if they both give rep with the Consortium, or if only one does, or if none do. Wouldn't have a clue. But still, they aren't the best way to get rep with the Consortium. If they do give rep, they are a way, but still, they aren't the best way. Also, here's a character that you've seen if you played WoD. If you watch my WoD playthrough. Never leave home without ample supplies of flash powder, especially when working with others. I guarantee someone will run out every time. When the choice comes down to handing out materials or letting the poor sap die, I help. Most of the time.
Good luck, friend. Be careful.
Swords, claws, daggers, of course. I've trained rogues in the use of all of them. Now maces. I won't touch maces, and I won't instruct any rogue who gets it in his head to wield one. There's nothing stealthy about a mace. You're in for a noisy kill and a long cleanup if you go that route.
Farewell.
When I first came to set up my rogue academy in Sharat, it wasn't nearly this crowded. Then refugees started flooding in, and now I need every available building to house them. I've closed the doors to my academy for now, but it's not permanent. I'll find a new place to set up. The new generations of rogues will learn the staples as gouging Rin, combat looting, and blaming someone else for breaking polymorph. And who can forget the central rule of roguery? Real rogues don't faint.
May the stars guide you. A Phillip.
So yeah, you've seen her if you've seen my WoD playthrough. Certainly she turned up here first, but for some reason he's level 81. Some of the levels on these are weird. Maybe the guys over there are level 81. Maybe they're level 81 because of the scaling. You know, the scaling system here in WoW. They should be like 71 normally. Same with him. Actually, yeah, that's the case. Maybe. Oh fuck, I have no clue. But yeah, she turned up here first, but I showed you her back in, back in WoD. So she first appeared there on my channel. She appeared there first. Here's a Valdai person. Here is a friendly demon who you need to beat up for bar tab. Grows at you, then goes back to drinking his frothy beverage. You've seen demons of his race in Legion, I do believe. Some of them are mechanics, others have giant swords. Here's this guy, he announces different events, different acts. Here's Harris Potent. You can buy various rings off her. You can also buy a portable hole and a gigantic bag.
May the light hold your head high.
What you want? Here's Zephyr, who can take you to the caverns of time. This world has been damaged in ways beyond what our eyes can see. Even passage of time feels different somehow. Here's Shatrat Saul, who announces events. One guy goes up on stage to present them. Albert Quark Socket, while the other guy yells. And the last thing I want to show you here, just while I'm here, kind of thing, you know. Well, here's a lost one. These are broken that have broken even further. Coffee aficionado? I don't recognize him. Maybe he's new. And these are broken. And I'm a drainer.
Hello.
I'm on a horse. Black coffee. Warning on the side. Warning on the side reads: contents are hot. Do not pour on self or others. Aww. Big bruiser. I think these had a purpose once. Not anymore. Maybe for like arena stuff or something. Also, here's Crow Treadstrong. We've also seen him in WoD and recently too. Also, if I talk to you, I can get some stuff.
What brings you here?
Take time if you need.
There's him. We've also seen him in WoD, and he does.
Good day to you.
He only sells bollocks. It's like, here's a talisman that allows you to jump. I'm just grabbing these for completion's sake. I'll never probably end up making these because they probably wouldn't sell. The imbued Neverwheat bag might, but to be honest, it seemed like too much work. Like, I have to get greater planar essence. It's too much work for what it is. I could also get a primal Moonquote bag, but again, that's too much work for what it is. I can easily make a better bag for a lot less work. Also, I never actually sold the Hexweek bag, did I? That's fine, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm too tired and thirsty right now to bother. I only brought up a small cup of water. Okay, there are patterns. P-A-T. Here's one. Actually, saying that reminds me, I should get back to Stormlight Archive. In Stormlight Archive, there's I was going to say NPC, there's a character called Pattern.
How are you? See you later.
So yeah, the third book in the series is out. Well, I say third, it's depending on how you look at it, it's the third book. Because each book is split into 2 parts. So, it's the third book, but it's also the, like, 5th and 6th book. If you, view it that way. But anyway, we should eat these apples, but we'll not allow people to eat them. We should sell these apples, but we'll not allow people to eat them. Oh no. We'll sell apples to our friends. They shall bring the fight to the fruit vendor for me. He has some issue with the fruit vendor for some reason.
What can I help you with?
Crow's apple. Crush the apple. For crows tread strong.
I can't carry any more of those.
Where is the fruit vendor? Granny Smith. Okay, you. Grog hears that you's the new king of all the ogres. Congrats, little Draenei. Wait, was that in reference to Darth Maul, or was this in reference to something else? Grok. Okay, there's referencing a novel by Robert A. Heinlein, Stranger in a Strange Land, that's the name of a quest elsewhere. So maybe this character is actually named in reference to that. Remember outside of the embassy? Oh, maybe this is... Oh, actually no, this is probably in reference to the Ogre faction. That makes more sense. Apparently... according to someone here is claiming that according to Wiki, grok was a type of food in the was actually a name of an animal eaten by orcs. It was a type of livestock, but that was in Orcs and Humans, in the Orcs and Humans manual. But we've never seen a grok. There's speculation that they might be hellboars, but that's it. And this guy shares the name with them, which is kind of awkward. Apparently, there's a term to grok from the Heinlein. Someone here is claiming that in the Heinlein book, Stranger in a Strange Land, and to grok means to drink, and also deeper meaning to understand. Huh. Apparently that book's from 1960s. And actually, yeah, after you do apparently some long Ogre quest, you're that's what triggers it. It's the Ogre quest. I completely forgot that faction existed. Shows how much I cared about it. So yeah, references abound.
Yo, have a good one.
What you looking for?
Hey, Draenei, I've been having this thing for a thing for you. You ever see a Tiki Balabang? Frightened creatures prone to stealing you away. What you need is one of my Tiki Balabang wards, guaranteed to ward away all the Tiki Balabangs. I could have sworn I had more apples. Grok, what? You've run out of time, fruit vendor. Now I will sell your rotten fruit. What is that poor orc yelling about? Someone should see what's going on. And so yeah, you can go buy random things. The head bobs when shaken. Portent pendant of edible energy, focusing one's metabolism. This pendant allows the wearer to draw a great energy from ordinary food and drink, even heal wounds. So yeah, it's just all bollocks stuff you can normally do. Compassionate Critter's Friend. Stab move keeps dangerous critters at bay. Its powerful warding and magic is broken temporarily if you harm a critter. Problem solving pendant. No money, no problems. Crush the apple. I can do this all day. But anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this set, folks. I'll be back and trying to do some more stuff tomorrow. This set kind of didn't really go anywhere. Tobias the Folk Gorger. They aren't kidding, well, yeah, he is pretty fucking disgusting. Keeper of Lost Recipes. Hold on, let me just finish what I'm doing. Ooh, that would be nice. I'm just thinking, apple juice would be lovely right now. Grok need help. Why no one help? So, those are some Draenei totems. Kind of like the look of them. During the shattering of Azeroth, much knowledge was lost, but I only speak with the earth and the wind. They've told me much and given me knowledge to pass on to those who think themselves worthy. Are you such a person? Ooh. From earth comes strength, and such strength can be viewed into weapons. The look of one who seeks to know how to create such weapons. There are creatures that still inhabit this dying planet that here bear such strength. Bring me their cores, and I shall trade you the knowledge you seek. Cardinal Stone Core, Cardinal Earth Core, and Cardinal Lava Core. Sure, let's go do this. Adamantite Bar and Primal Earth. Ancient weapons require ancient offerings to regain the knowledge on how to construct them. If you wish to learn how weapons are forged from air or crafted, then you must first battle with things born from it. Bring me their cores, and I'll gift you the knowledge you seek. Cardinal Sky, Storm, and Cardinal Sky, Cardinal Storm, and Cardinal Wind.
Clear skies and safe journeys. Please be careful, friend.
Where do I have to go? Shadow Moon Valley? No. Okay, I have to go there. I have to go there. Okay. That seems fine. The Totem of Kardash? Kardash? I didn't realize I didn't do a quest over there. Might do that at some stage. But anyway, I've recorded for way too long. I need to go get some sleep. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I sincerely hope you join me again. He is new. And Chomps. Chomps is adorable. There's Cragmaw, and there's Nasher. They are precious. But anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this. And Muffin Man Moser, what's up? I hope you're having a fabulous day. Buy one of my muffins. But anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you join me again soon. Oh, well, join me again in, however long until next in, an hour's time or whatever, however long it is till the next episode. Could be, it's less than an hour, but, don't know how long this episode's going to be. So it's kind of hard to say, in a half an hour's time or whatever. So, hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you join me again, and let's keep this Legion send-off rolling, even though there's other shit happening here than just Legion. Just wanted to do that one quest, then I got distracted here with Chat Rat, because it's just like, oh, it's cool seeing this old place, So anyway, I'm gonna go get a drink and stop before I queue over. So, let's see these muffins and then let's go.
You need something?
Moser's Magnificent Muffin. Okay. I'm gonna go. Till then, love and peace, folks. Love and peace, baby.